Hey guys, Happy New Year. Hope you've all been doing great. I want to say thanks to all of you guys for the support on my last video. It's something I really wanted to share and I still have lots to talk about, so more on the way. But yeah, I want to say welcome to the new subscribers. I hope I don't disappoint, especially since this isn't a FNAF video. But like I said, more on the way. So anyways, do you ever think about your mortal existence and how fast it seems to be fleeting? As some of you may know, we're all getting old. Shocker, right? And you know, we typically categorize all people born and living within a certain time period or time frame as a generation, right? You know, you have the greatest generation, the silent generation, the baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, yada yada, and the latest of them all, Gen Alpha. Because apparently they thought it was a good idea to start from X, skip Y, and jump to Z, and then give up on using the rest of the alphabet altogether, but well, hey, go figure. But there are other ways of categorizing generations of people. For example, my favorite way of doing so is by using 9/11. And no, I'm not kidding. Because there are those born before 9/11 and those born after 9/11. I fall with those born before. Yeah, I know, I'm old, right? A more recent example that's been going around is, Mozart, who's apparently releasing his sickest new album, From the Grave. But yeah, I'm saying all this because around 2 years ago I made a chart categorizing people based on which Microsoft OS they were born in. Think of it kind of like the Chinese Zodiac, but for Windows. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to share with you guys, because honestly, at the time I thought it was funny, and I still kind of think it's interesting. So as you may know, Windows hasn't been around for a long time, so inevitably there are people born before, any Windows operating system. So I just put them in the category called MS-DOS, which is from August 12th, 1981 and back. So there goes some of the millennials and the rest of Gen X and, boomers, and everyone else that's considered old. And well, after MS-DOS, comes the Windows releases, and well, quite frankly, there's not much to say about this because it's literally just saying the dates and, the Windows operating system. But, I'll try to say something. You're the brand spanking new thing around the block, or at least you were. You're the permanent work in progress. You're basically the genesis of what's known today, even if you weren't the first. You're the fashion icon. You set trends back then that created the cornerstone of what looks are today. You're very business orientated and won't take much nonsense. Busy, busy, busy. The nostalgia bait. Whenever people think of the best back then, they think of you. Also business orientated, but with better everything. You're the unstable kid who could do some new things, but got easily overshadowed by the new kid who does the exact same thing. They used to be the popular kid that turned into a legend. Having to top the popularity of your predecessor, you failed miserably in the eyes of some, and for others, you're just fine. You're not so different from your predecessor, only a few changes, and well, people loved you from the start. You tried something new, and people really hated it. You like the classics, and people like how you make it your own. Classic yet new. You don't make the best impressions of people. Enough said. Alright, so I made an Excel spreadsheet so you can see how the timeline flows, or if I haven't already, I made an actual nice graphic. Future me if you could put that up. Although you may have noticed that there are a few years missing, like 2006, 8, 10, and 11. And well, to that I say, you don't exist. Listen, there isn't much to this thing. I just made it one day because I thought it would be funny and I was just procrastinating on an assignment. So I thought it'd be cool to share with everybody. And well, ever since I made this chart, I guess you would call it, I've been, trying to figure out how to make it into a video until, I made the FNAF video and ended up with this little guy right here. The little avatar, whatever you call it. Although I wouldn't call it much of an avatar, he's more of a representative. Like, I wouldn't say that's me, or that's, my character or icon. He's more, I guess he's the mascot. He's, he's like the guy that's on the screen where he could be, like, who's, like, you could see. And I'm just the disembodied voice. We're a dynamic duo. But yeah, say hi, little guy. So yeah, thanks for watching and listening to whatever this video is, honestly. More on the way soon, hopefully, if, what is it, Parkinson's law doesn't get to me. But yeah. Also, what do you guys think of the mascot of this little guy? I don't know what his name is, could give him a name. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I want to keep him. I mean, he's better. It works better as like something to see, as opposed to having nobody, just a reggae space voice. But yeah, cool. What else was I gonna say? He's a cute little guy. I hate outros, man. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Alright, I made an Excel